Hi everyone. Last night I said to Chris, that's a scrappingidea.com, I said I'm going to design a Shabby Chic stick pin. And I tried several things and didn't like them, and then I didn't go to bed till early hours this morning. But while I was asleep, I must have been dreaming about them. I could see the stick pin in my head. Now, I haven't copied off anybody, so don't think I have. This is, if somebody else has done it, I've never seen it. But I've come up with gorgeous Shabby Chic stick pins. And I am going to show you how to do them. And here you are. Here's mine. So I'm going to show you them one at a time, what I've done so far. Now, I've come up with that one. I just think they are adorable. They really are. So that's that one. Just pop that there. That one. Love this one. That one. They are just stunning. Look expensive. Will look fantastic even with crocheted lace on any project. But easy to make. And I'm going to show you how, in a minute, how to do them. Oops. And there will be still pictures at the end. So please, please, when you watch the video, just wait till the end and run along and see these close up. They are stunning. Far better in the hand than on camera, I can assure you. And like I say, in a minute I will show you how to make them. And even this with the flower on the top, like that. So I'm going to just pop these back in, and we'll get started. And you use both the top and bottom of a feather. Don't waste them when you cut them off, because you don't need them. The feathers I use are pretty long, so I don't need all of the feather, so I have to cut some off. So that way you can use both. But I just think they are stunning. Look at them. And I can't wait. So here we go. Obviously you need some pearl, or you can use crystal headed stick pins. You need a selection of feathers, different colours, selection of flowers, and a selection of beads. But then what you need is the lace. I'm going to show you it, but I didn't get the lace ready, sorry. Let me just see. I need to choose the right lace. So I'm just going to get a lace out. Here we go, I'll use this one. If they've got a scalloped edge, they look nicer. And so I'm just going to chop this off. Don't need the end bit. Cut 2 scallops off. Well, it depends on what size your scallop is. I'm just going to show you with that. That's all you need, is 2 of those. Face them together. Take your stick pin. Take a pearl. You can put a bead cap on first if you want. You don't have to. And then you put them face to face. And you do a running stitch with your pin. Like that. That's all you do. A running stitch. Take a bigger pearl. If I can find one. Just a minute while I get a bigger pearl. Like that. There we go. Nice pearls. Pop that on. I am going to use a silver bead cap. Pop that on the end. Like that. And push that in. And you push it up tight. Open the lace like that. Now, I could have done a double one. In fact, I should have done. But it doesn't matter, because I can still make this look just as pretty. And then what I'm going to do is, I've got this cream and pink flower. I'm going to stick that in the middle of the pearl. Like that. You could add bows and all sorts. You've just seen I've done that. And then you take your feather. A white one I need. Like an off-white, this one actually. Take your feather, snip them about halfway. Don't waste that, because you can use that for a project. You don't want them too long. A little bit of glue down the middle, and then you attach that to the material at the back. So there's another one. In fact, I am going to change that one. And I'm just going to take the pin off, the spacer bead, take that off and cut another. One thing with these, you can just alter them to suit you. And I'm going to chop that bit off. And do the same again. Face them together. Pop that onto the bead, onto the stick pin. Sorry, you're not seeing this. I've just cut another one off because it wasn't gathered enough for me. Okay, like that. Put the bead back on. Pop the bead cap back on. And push that up to the top. And there you go. You just pull that out like that. Pull that round. Like that. And there you've got it. Like a butterfly. Aren't they gorgeous? They really are pretty. And very, very easy to make. I'm going to take you through that process again. This time I'm going to do one a little bit more gathered. So I'm going to take 3 scallops. Pop the material together. I mean, that does look nice. It looks like a butterfly. But I just want it fancy. Take a nice pearl. I'll put a bead cap on first, I think. Like that. Pop the bead cap, the pearl on. Pop the material on. Just get this together. I hope you're seeing this. So I put the bead cap on and the pearl. Then you just thread like you're doing a running stitch. And these are gorgeous. So I did do it, Chris. It came to me. And I do like these. And I haven't seen these anywhere at all. So if anybody's saying, oh, no, I haven't. This is at my head. As is everything else I do. A bead cap on the bottom part there. Pop that on. Once that's secure, then you can open up your, just pull it apart like that. And then what I do is I pull them and then wrap it round like that. Take hold of whatever flower I'm going to use. Glue that section. And then add my flower. And look at that, isn't that gorgeous? And then what I'm going to do is, again, add another feather. That's a nice short one, don't need to alter that one at all. Just glue that down the middle of the stem and then pop that onto there. And look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Very easy to do. They're so shabby chic and they look stunning, and that will look fabulous in a flower arrangement. The other thing, what was the other thing I was going to do? I'm just trying to think what I can show you. Let me just move this a minute and get something out. Let me just see. Metal embellishments. Let me just see if I've got a butterfly in here. I must have. Yeah, here's a butterfly. Okay. I'm just going to show you what you can do with that, with a stick pin. Again, I'm going to take, oops, sorry about that. I'm just going to take the two. I did three, but I want to take two. Okay. So pop them together like that. Again, take your bead. Take the material, thread it on like that. Push that to the end. Take hold of your pearl and your bead cap. Make sure that's secure. Right, push them up like that. Open that up. And just pull it like that. Now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to bend the butterfly. And pop that butterfly on. Like that. You can still see the pearl, it's fine. And then I'm going to take a couple of these. Just need a couple of them. Pop that in the middle. Like that. And then take the feather, like I did before. Again, that's fine. Just blow these feathers. These are stunning, stunning feathers. They really are. Just going to do that and snip off that end like that, and then pop that on to there. And again, look, you've got a fabulous, fabulous piece for a project. So I hope you've seen that. Love making them, and go and enjoy yourself. Easy to do. Try all your little, you only need a remnant of lace. That's all you need, is about 2 inches of lace. Or 3 inches cut in half. And you're getting a, you know, do scalloped edge ones, plain ones, small ones, it doesn't matter. I absolutely, you know me and purple, this was a tiny wee piece of lace I had left. And look, it's just stunning. The top of a feather, tiny wee lace cut in half, and then the matching pearls and flowers. So please stay for the still photographs and you'll get a close-up of those. So I hope you do them, hope you enjoy them, have some fun, and look, even a new crafter can do that. You can do that and then, you know, show your friends and or whatever. So yeah, enjoy, have fun, and eat. I like this one as well. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous feathers. Gorgeous stick pins. Shabby chic. Thanks for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye for now.